What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be doing an informative video on stimulus checks and what to do if your stimulus check is missing and the steps to take to retrieve your stimulus check. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get started. Okay, first we're going to go over how to claim your stimulus money if you were supposed to receive it and didn't. And then we'll go over how to run a trace on your stimulus checks if you were informed that you had a check on the way or your check had already been issued to you. First, you want to go on the IRS website and search Recovery Rebate Credit. Once you search that, click on the first link and you should be prompted to download this PDF file, and it says claiming the Recovery Rebate Credit when you don't normally file taxes. This is for non-filers or people that are unemployed or underemployed or that have not filed taxes in the last 3-4 years between 2017 to now. If you haven't filed taxes, you won't be in the system, so you wouldn't have automatically received a stimulus check. So therefore, the only other option you have right now to actually claim that money is to do a simple tax return. But this PDF file completely explains how to do it and who qualifies for that credit and stimulus recovery option. Next, filing a trace. If you were told that you were supposed to receive your stimulus check already, if you got a letter in the mail labeled 1044A or 1044B, that means that a check was sent out to you somewhere along the way. You can go to the IRS website, search trace my missing stimulus and missing rebate credit, and it will pull you up to this form, which is labeled tax form 3911. Once you fill out all the necessary information on this tax form, there's two sides to it too. There's a front and a back. And once you get done doing that, then they're going to want you to submit it to the IRS either electronically through email or to mail it in or fax it in to the IRS. Once you do that, they'll start the process of tracing your stimulus checks, and they will give you a response within usually a ballpark of 3 to 6 weeks. I know that seems like a long time, but I feel like a $1,200 check and a $600 check is worth it. That's $1,800. And after you do that, they'll have your information in the system, so any more stimulus checks that are coming, you should automatically receive. I'll leave a website link to this trace form in the description below. Alright, let's continue. And if you're finding this video helpful, please remember to like and subscribe. We appreciate the support. Okay, so a lot of us know this already, but the first stimulus check payment was for $1,200 for adults and $500 for dependents. The second stimulus check was for $600 for adults and $600 for dependents. This applies to everybody that's either a non-filer or a regular tax filer. Dependents are usually people under the age of 17 that are claimed by an adult on their taxes. So depending on how many dependents you have, it all should have arrived in one payment, in one check, in one lump sum. So if you received a stimulus check but you did not get any credits or for your dependents, then you definitely want to file a trace or file for a rebate credit when you file your taxes, because that could be either hundreds of thousands or thousands of dollars that you might be missing out on that you're entitled to as an American citizen. So make sure you look into it. Okay, so for the first and second round of stimulus checks, there was a few things that could disqualify anybody from receiving their stimulus checks. A few of those things are: one, if you're not a U.S. citizen. Can't get it if you're not from the United States or a resident of the United States. Two, for the first stimulus check, if you owe child support payment, your stimulus check would have been garnished for the amount owed. So if you didn't receive it, that for your first stimulus check for $1,200, that might be why. But the second stimulus check, that was not an option. The federal government made sure everyone received it regardless of federal or child support debts. The next thing is income limits. if you're a single person and you made less than $75,000, you qualify. If you made more as a single individual, you did not qualify for the stimulus check. If you're married or you filed jointly, you also do not qualify for the stimulus check if you make over $125,000 a year. That is for the first and second stimulus check. So before you run a trace or contact IRS about your missing payment, make sure you know your income limit or the income threshold that you reach as a single individual or a joint or married couple. You can find more specific details on qualifications and disqualifications for stimulus check and stimulus relief on the IRS website. Okay, last but not least, there are some people that are entitled to the stimulus checks and qualify for the stimulus checks, but don't know it or just might not be aware. And some of those people are, but aren't exactly limited to, non-filers, which would be people that are self-employed or underemployed or even homeless. If you're incarcerated, which means if you're in jail or prison. If you're a veteran or you're retired or you receive a monthly check like Social Security or SSCI, you also qualify and you also are entitled to this money as well as an American citizen under the CARES Act and other stimulus proposals. Like I said earlier, I will leave links below in the description to help you better find your missing stimulus money if you're missing it, or to find out more information on qualifications of your stimulus checks. If you found the video helpful, please like and subscribe and comment below. I appreciate your support, and remember, the more you know, the more you can grow.